If you cannot make money doing this, then like I said last week, you guys, I would rather for you just to quit watching this video right now, and you can just go be a sweet little babysitter and, just maybe do something like this on the side. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley Benz of ashleybenz.com. I'm the founder and creator of Childcare Business Executive Tools, where I help you if you are trying to start a daycare business. I help you become licensed. I also give you all the step-by-steps of what you need to do to become an actual proud owner of a childcare business. And if you're already in business, you are a director or an owner of a childcare business, I help you create a better work-life balance and create harmony between your childcare business, the running of your childcare business, and your personal life. I help you to basically, listen, get up in the morning, go run your business, and then go back home to your family and not have to be working all these crazy hours to keep your childcare business, running in a quality fashion. So that is what I do. Again, I do all that over at ashleybenz.com. And today, you guys, I am super excited to bring you this new topic, which I am titling this video, Starting a Daycare Business, the Budget Breakdown to be Profitable, okay? So if you're interested in that, then be sure that you stay tuned. But before we hop into that video, I want to welcome you back. If you are a regular around here, if you're one of my subs, I want to welcome you back. As always, I'm always glad to see you back here. So welcome back. If you are stumbling up on my video and you're just like, who is this girl or what does she do? I just want to say hi, welcome to you. I'm glad you're here. I want you to stick around. I want you to look around. But I know by the time you get finished doing all that, you are going to like this video, okay? You're going to love me because I'm just a lovable person, all right? And you're also going to subscribe to this channel. So if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, then be sure that you do that. And as always, let's go ahead and follow the rules of YouTube. Let's hit that subscribe button. Let's hit that little bell so that you're notified of when I do post up videos, and go ahead and like the video as well. So, all right, with all that's done, let's go ahead, and this is what we do here, because this is your time to devote to running a childcare business. And so I always like to be comfortable when I am learning things, and I like for you to be comfortable. So one of my little comfort things is to grab you something to sip on. I'm sipping on my hot apple cider, you guys, and I am also drinking on this from this amazing cup I found from Amazon, not sponsored, but I will tell you, you can go check it out over in my Amazon store, along with many other things that I have, home decor pieces. I don't know, there could be some stuff in this office that I have. So anyway, you guys, y'all, I am all about trying to brand myself all over. And so my Amazon store is one of those ways of me doing that. So, all right, enough of all that, y'all. Let's hop into today's video. Okay, so in the last video, I basically gave you a simple to-do list of what it is that you need to be doing if you are not quite ready to start your childcare business, but you're kind of feeling stuck. I gave you your to-do list. And so be sure to check out that last video if you want to get yourself familiar with the to-do list. And one of those things I told you to do is to create a budget plan that's going to ensure that you're profitable, okay? And so today I want to give you a breakdown of what you want to have included in a budget plan that's going to ensure that you're profitable, okay? Now, I'm not going to be able to go over every little bitty detail. That is why I actually have a complete workshop to help you go over that. But I am going to give you basically the overall, a summary of, or I guess it would be more like the headings of what you would need to put down on paper to be able to start a daycare business or to be able to be profitable, okay? And so that's the main thing. Again, in last week's video, one of the things that I am very, very, big on is telling people that want to get started is how are you going to be profitable? How are you going to make money? Okay. How are you going to make money at this? And again, if you cannot make money doing this, then like I said last week, you guys, I would rather for you just to quit watching this video right now, and you can just go be a sweet little babysitter and, just maybe do something like this on the side, okay? But now I am here, and what I like to focus on here at this channel is running a business, okay? And so with one of those things, with running a business, you got to know your numbers. You cannot be afraid of budgeting and coming up with the plan. So let me go ahead and give you the breakdown of what would be included in a budget plan that ensures a profitable childcare business. One of the things that I have not done is share with you guys how much it took me to get started. And so I'm going to just go ahead and get that out of the way right now. I thought about doing like a complete video on that, but I felt like I did a video a few weeks back that talked a little bit about that. The one thing I forgot to do was share how much it cost me. So you guys, listen, okay. It cost me, I'm going to say by the time we was finished with everything, maybe $3,000, $3,000 to $5,000. And this is back in 2005. Okay. We obviously, inflation has happened since then. Things are a little bit more priced and expensive, but the only thing it cost me about $3,000 to $5,000 to start my childcare business. That included the room, setting up the classroom. I did start in my home. We use one room. And so that included, like I said, setting up the classroom space. We did have to put a fence around the backyard. So there was, money for that. I kept it pretty simple, you guys. Okay. Now, if you're starting in a commercial whole thing, again, that is something that I do cover inside of the workshop, where I teach you how to have a budget plan. And so, in regards to like what's needed and all that kind of stuff, the commercial aspect of it. But I'm telling y'all, you guys, it does not require that much money to get started. And if you don't, again, go back and look at the other video, but I'm going to repeat myself, okay? If you are not ready to start like you have in your head, like this big commercial space or whatever, just start in your home, do like what I did. And again, I would say no more than $5,000. You could probably, be able to have the state come in and they would license you, okay? And again, that's a disclaimer. Because if you have to make any structural changes to your home or anything like that, obviously, you guys, that's going to be it's going to cost more, okay? But I just want to throw that out there because I never shared that. So, all right. So there is 3 parts to a budget plan that's going to help you ensure that you're profitable, okay? So the very first part is the revenue. It is important to understand how much do you need to charge and per child, and how many children do you need to enroll for you to be profitable. So the very first thing that we do inside the workshop that does have the Excel spreadsheet is we go to the revenue tab, and I walk you through how to do all that, your pricing, all those kind of things, okay? So that's the first thing. You need to know how much should you charge, how many children need to be enrolled in your program for you to be profitable, okay? So that's it. It's the revenue, okay? So that's what you want to focus on. Do some research on that. Figure out what the going rates are currently in your local area. Be competitive. All those good things. You got to know those numbers. Now, there are 3 parts to your expenses that, and I'm making this really simple for you guys, but we do dive deeper inside the workshop. But there's 3 parts to your expenses, and that is going to be location compliance. So again, the example of location compliance, doing anything that's needed to prepare your location to be in compliance with the state, okay? Any structural changes, that could mean, like I said, I had to get a fence put up. I know there was one licensing type I went, because I've been through licensing twice, okay? So we came in as a home, and then we actually been through 3 times. So I had been through 3 different types of licensing types. We came in as a home, then we transitioned into a family home that added on 6 more children, and then I went into an actual full-blown license type 1 here in Kentucky, which is a center-based. So anyway, I've been through it all. What I want to tell you though is that location compliance is going to be one of those things that you do want to think about, and it's going to be a part of your budget plan, especially when you're getting started. Now, again, those are things like putting up a fence. It could be paving a driveway. I know one time we did a license change. We had to pave our driveway. That's when the city got involved, and we had to do zoning. What are some other things? Bathrooms, okay, plumbing. I know there was one time I went through a license type and we had to get a grease trap installed into the yard. What else? Walls knocked down. So you need to think about your location that you have in mind and what is going to be required to make any structural changes to be in compliance with the state. Now, the second part of that is your setup budget. So when we are talking about starting a childcare business, ensuring that you're going to be profitable and all those kind of things, you're going to have a setup budget. Okay. There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to have to pay out to set up your center or your home. So some examples of that: legal and entity setup fees. Okay. Furniture and equipment, setting up a website. You're going to want to have a online home. That might cost some money to get someone to come in and set up a website, okay, for you. Services and software, so like the little apps and the childcare management apps. Insurance, staff setting up, hiring your staff, interviewing for staff, advertising for staff, any kind of permits. A food permit is one that I had to get if you're going to be serving meals. So these are some examples of some setup, what I call the setup budget, okay? And these are things that you definitely want to plan for and know the numbers of how much this is going to cost, okay? So, I mean, with this type of stuff, a lot of that is just obviously, see, that's what I'm saying. So going back to the other video we did last week about your to-dos, that would be a to-do. So you want to sit down, you want to kind of research and look and think about, how much do these things cost? What are the fees and all those good things? So your setup budget. Some other expenses to think about is your marketing and advertising. Now, this is something that I wish that someone would have told me, is to have like an actual budget for marketing and advertising. Another budget I wish someone would have told me is to have a mentorship budget. So, getting someone to help you to mentor you through this process, okay? So marketing and advertising, going back to the marketing and advertising, yes, I just did a plug, and it's a shameless plug because you know what, you guys, this is not, it's a business. And so yes, you are going to need some help. So if you're watching my videos, I might be someone you want to come and talk to about that. So, all right, anyway, back to the marketing and advertising. But yeah, this is something I wish I would have known, y'all. And y'all, listen, right now we're in the phase and the ages of online advertising. And it is, to really do it well, you've got to spend some money. I don't want to get too deep into all that, but what I will tell you is that would be definitely a part of your setup budget. So with marketing and advertising, what do I mean? Well, again, I'm going to go back to that website setup. I'm going to go back to signage. I'm going to go back to paid advertising. And so the list can kind of go on in regards of what marketing plan that you have in place or that you're thinking of using to utilize to get your name and things out there, okay? Get the word out there that you're in business. Now, the third part of the budget plan is profit, okay? And with profit, you got to know, am I profiting or am I not? Now, again, with the workshop, like I always tell my students that take the workshop, is if we can get you profitable on paper, then 9 times out of 10, you'll be good to go, okay? There's always going to be those things that the pop-ups, okay? But even with that would be something that you definitely want to add in. You always want to have a little, what I call here, and actually in our household, we have a little budget set aside, and we just call it, it's always something. That's what we say. It's always something, little bucket. So we actually set money aside when there's, those times when you say, you know what, there is always something that pops up that you got to have. Have you an always something little budget set aside for pop-ups, okay? Just for things that you wouldn't even think of. And a lot of times nobody can even, tell you about, because every situation is different. I remember I was talking to one of my past clients, and she was telling me that when she did it out of a church, and I forget exactly what needs to be done, but there was something that needs to be done. And she had to cover the cost of that. And it was pretty, it was maybe in the, $5,000. It was pretty expensive. So just have those things in mind and always have a little room in your budget for those kind of pop-ups, okay? But at the end of the day, okay, at the end of the day, if you cannot be profitable, then we need to go back to the drawing board. We need to figure out what's going on, and we need to find a way to be profitable. What I love about doing it this way, it is so much easier to make mistakes in an Excel spreadsheet or on paper, so to speak, because you can go and fix that really quick. And you can also, you'll learn from stuff, okay? You'll learn like just different ways of not to do something. You'll learn how to not, or how to charge or how to not charge. Just a lot of stuff will just pop up that you'll just learn. And it's a whole lot easier to do it that way than to get yourself out there, okay? And then you run into these issues, okay? So that's pretty much it. It's basically going to be those three main things. It is your revenue. So as far as, making sure that you know how you're going to make money. It is the setup, all the setup stuff, the location compliance, the setting up, the staffing, the everything that's going to require for you to get yourself set up, and then marketing, advertising, and then it's the profit. Now, again, I can't go over all of this in a 20-minute video, okay? Again, that's why I have a workshop for you. If you wanted to do that, it's going to walk you through even how to set up your first 12 months of your budget plan. So like if you are trying to go get a loan, which you guys know, I don't advocate for loans here on this channel. I don't advocate for somebody to start their childcare business getting a loan unless you are financially in a position to do that. But if you are going to be doing that, then that 12-month budget plan that's a part of the workbook, that will also help you be able to take that in and, kind of know your numbers in that sense. So I'm going to leave the description in the description box below. I'm going to leave the link if you're interested in purchasing that workshop. The link will be down below. Also, you guys, because we are in the holiday seasons, be sure you check down below for any type of coupon codes or anything like that. Right now, I have not even planned what we're going to be doing. Maybe by the time this video comes out, I'll have all the plans of what we're going to be doing for the holiday season as far as like sales and things I'm going to be offering. But just look down in the description box and any information we'll have there. Also, you guys, join my email list. I'm going to leave that down in the description box below as well, because that is where if there are any kind of specials or deals or sales or anything that's going on, that hits my email list subscribers first. Okay. So that would be a really great place for you to be as well. Also check out the website. Our website, I revamped the website, so that's all new. And a lot of times we'll put like little banners or things like this up, anything else. So anyway, all I can let you know is this is a good time to be really starting your journey with starting your childcare business, budgeting. If you are even someone that's already in business and you don't have a budget plan or you don't do that, this workshop will be perfect for you. The workbook and the video training will be perfect for you as well. So again, y'all, this is so much value. So, all right, that is all I have for today in today's video. I'm going to stop it there. I want you to process this. I want you to execute. And in the comments down below, I want you to tell me what is one thing that I mentioned in today's video that you wasn't aware of, or just something new that you didn't think of, or do you have a budget plan? I don't know. Just talk to me in the comments, okay? Leave comments down below if you have any questions. Leave those down below. I'd be more than happy to answer those for you. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button. What else do we need to do before we hop off of here? I don't think that's it. I feel like I went over everything. So, all right, you guys, listen, thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next video. Which I am titling this video. What am I titling? Oh, you know what else, you guys? This is going to be a blooper, but in my last videos, I had lipstick on my teeth, Celine. Let me double check on that.